Hey, I'm Aaron Keylock and you're watching Rocknlive. I started so young just because I had it in my head from a young age. I wanted to play music for as long as I can remember. Probably mainly just from my dad's record collection being as cool as it was, I guess. And I don't know why, but I guess the guitar always just kind of called out to me. That was the instrument that I always wanted to go to, and I stuck with. So.
And I topped it out on the road with the clinically insane. Y'all are rough and the smooth. You've always gone against the grain.
My management kind of spoke to me a couple of months before I signed, and said they've been talking to several labels, and Mascot was one of them. And I'd already heard loads of great stuff about them, and I loved their roster anyway, so it was cool. And then Ed came along to one of the shows in London and we signed the deal, and made an album.
I ain't no hobo, I like to take a drink each day, and I get my respectability with a tie and a briefcase.
There's one common thread, which I guess is just being the fact of believing in what you do. If it's like being your own person, being true and being honest, which is what I feel about in music and in life. And that kind of came about, like I said, from being in Oxford, I guess, being like the one different kid who wanted to do something differently. And I just believed and was like arrogant enough to do things my way and be who I wanted to be. And I kind of wrote about that for about 3 or 4 years, which was the lead up to the album, and so that was kind of the common thread.
You've always got against the grain. It's like that Bonnie and Clyde thing, it will never last. Shooting up the town, cut yourself on broken glass.
It was pretty cool because I worked with a different band in America when I did the album to my live band in the UK, who I'd been with for about 3 years. So it kind of made the songs fresh and gave it a whole different sound. And it was a fairly easy process recording. It was my first album, but I went out there on New Year's Day and started work about 2 or 3 days later, and it kind of just all came together, relaxed, easy vibe, and everyone was great, so it all kind of just, it was the album I wanted to make, and there wasn't any pressure to do anything else than just get in there and do what I wanted. So.
And you're pushing so high like a lamb to the slaughter. Somebody's loved one, somebody's daughter. Hell yeah.
That's one of the songs on the album, which is the main thing. And it's like lyrically, that's what kind of tied it together, going against the grain to what everybody else did in life, and just being who you wanted to be. And that was the kind of statement I was making and what I wanted to say. So that kind of just made sense to be the name on the album cover. So. There's loads. There's a lot of variations from where I come from. So the the first time I ever realised I wanted to play music was when I went to my first concert, which was the Black Crows at Brixton. So I mean, obviously that'd be a huge dream to be able to work with one of those guys. And I mean, like, there's loads out there. Obviously, everyone wants to say they've worked with Bob Dylan or the Rolling Stones or something, but no, I mean, there's just loads of different people. From respect, you know, like there's a guy I was really privileged to work with called Sam Hare, which was a dream because he was an incredible writer and performer and everything. So I've worked with some pretty cool people anyway, but yeah, I mean, obviously, like, some of the people that influenced me have been great. So.